Good morning, kings and queens. It's 11:43 in Georgia right now. So like I told y'all, between hours of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you will receive a morning motivational message. Today was kind of late, but life be lifing, man. I got clients to train my little niece today. I had to work out, so what I'm saying. As long as I'm here before 12, we good to go. So with that being said, let's start the live before I get ready to go to church. Okay, this Bible verse comes from Taylor K. Is Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good. When I read this, Galatians 6:9, let us not become weary in doing good. What I get from this right here, why not do your father's business? Why not be nice to people? Why not sit up here and glorify God's name? Why not go out here and run and go do what God's telling you to do? Why not? It doesn't hurt to be a blessing to others. It doesn't hurt to be nice to somebody. It doesn't hurt to do all these things that you could be doing. It doesn't hurt for any of these things. So for me, when I look at it, it just keep on doing what God wants you to do. Don't stop. Keep on just running with God all 2024 and beyond. I mean, to me, that was the most simplest Bible verse I ever read before. I'm read it again. Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good. It's that simple. Okay. So the next message I have for you right now. If y'all don't know, I love to watch Pastor Mike Jr. Pastor Mike Jr. He's out there in Birmingham, Alabama. He's a real amazing pastor. I watch him on Instagram, watch him on YouTube, watch him on TikTok. And one day I went by his video and I saw one of his videos and it broke something down to me and I had to share it with y'all. And I wrote it down. He said, people want your life but can't handle your fight. And as I wrote everything down for it, like as you said, I'm gonna just show y'all. I always give credit to everybody that's due. And what I say on here, I say it, break it down my way that God gave it to me. So as I break it down, what Pastor Mike Jr. said to me, people want your life but can't handle your fight. I look at that and I say to myself this right here. Everybody I know wants to be a motivational speaker and a life coach and a personal trainer. But a lot of people don't know how much it takes to go into doing what I do every single day. You need to understand this right here. I don't just wake up in the morning and don't go through anything. I wake up in the morning, I go through a lot. I'm one of the first people the devil hit. Not on the arm, not on the, he hit me right in the face every single morning, trying to stop me doing what I'm doing. I have to deal with kids, I have to deal with clients, I have to deal with everybody. So I get here early in the morning with everything. So this life that I'm walking, everything I'm doing right now, it's not always easy. But people always wonder, they want this energy, this fire and everything like that. But you don't know how much it takes to be who I am. It takes a lot. You gotta lose friends. You gotta lose family. You can't be around certain people anymore because you and them not running in the same circles. You can't just be around anybody anymore because now you have to watch out for the oil that God has poured on inside you. You gotta watch out what you're doing right now. You can't be around every single person. You can't be on Instagram and TikTok every single day because some of these lives ain't made for you. You can't jump out the window and say what you want to say to people. You gotta sit back. You gotta regroup. You gotta pray. You gotta stand strong. You know how many times I want to jump out the window and tell somebody something, but I can't because the all is way too much pure. I have been through so much stuff in my life. I don't have time to disrespect God or disobey God at all. So I can't do what you do. Yeah, I take hits all the time. You know how many people thinks at the end of the day, look at me and say, man, I'm surprised, man. I would have never known you go to church. You still like a dope boy. You know how people say, oh man, I'm surprised you go to church, you read the Bible. Yeah. People discredit me all the time just because of the way I look. I go through this every single day. I have to show my credentials for being a personal trainer every single day. I have to show the school that I'm going to. I don't have to, but I do. I do it because at the end of the day, what God put inside me, he didn't put inside you. That's why it's taking you so hard to do everything you got to do. That's why when you're trying to go on social media, nobody shows up because at the end of the day, they can see right through you. They can see at the end of the day, your discernment is not there. They can see at the end of the day, you really don't like who you are. They can see you battling with stuff in your life every single day. Yeah, you talk about God, but do you really serve him? See, with me, I give it to you whether you like it or not. With me, I'm going to talk about God whether you like it or not. With me, I'm going to stand up with God. If I don't got nobody in this room, I sit in this room myself, and I still do what God's telling me to do right now. I'm running with God all 2024, no matter what. I'm taking out for the glory of God every single day, and I'm powered up to do it. And I don't care if you like me. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if your mama like me. I don't care if your cousin don't like me. I'm going to keep on doing this because I'm doing what God is telling me to do. So like I said, when people say they want this fight, they want this life that I have, make sure if you want this life, you got to accept what come with it. Make sure it's going to be long nights where you're going to be sitting up there speaking to God at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Make sure you wake up, you don't go to sleep at probably 12 or 1. You don't wake up at 5 o'clock because God got information to give to you right now. Make sure you get connected to the right people. Make sure you ready to take a lot of stuff that people got to give to you right now. Shouts out to my sister Aisha. I had wise counsel with her. She told me, bro, you got to stop. Like, we know you're on fire for God, but you don't slow down, you're going to burn out. So now I do mental health break days, mental health weekends. I do them. And guess what? I'm so happy right now. But I had to be able to take the wise counsel for it because if y'all don't know me at all, people that tell you to speak on the phone with you, my sister there right now, if she's not at work, she probably is. She tell I'm like a Mac 10 truck of motivation, encouragement, and I'm a Mac 10 truck for it. I'm a Mac 10 truck for God. I'm God's bully. I'm like this every single day. I don't slow down. This is who I am every day. It takes a lot to be around me. Ask my kids. They be like, Dad, how do you do it? You go to the gym, you send out Bible verse, you pray for people. You doing this, I'm doing all this stuff right now because I know where I'm at right now. I don't need you to clap for me. I don't need no gifts. I don't need nothing. The only thing I need to do is keep on doing what God's doing to me. Why you think you come to my lives? I don't never ask y'all for nothing. The only thing I ask y'all to do is just go to YouTube. You missed the video. That's it. I don't need no people that say, "Hey man, make sure you share the live. Make sure you do." I don't need none of that. At the end of the day, man, if God places on your heart to share the live, you share it. If you don't share it, you keep it all to yourself. It's still good. You done got real comfortable on TikTok thinking that you're gonna force people to like you. You're gonna force people to follow you. You're gonna force people to send you hearts. You're gonna force people to send you gifts. And I don't need none of that. At the end of the day, what I do on social media, the same thing I do outside in this world. Like right now, I'm parked right in front of the gym. I gotta get ready to go to church. This is my life. My life is this every single day. My life is standing up every single day doing exactly what God wants me to do. Galatians 1:10 says again, with God it is possible. With man it's impossible. So do you think I care what anybody thinks about Kyle Jacko? You want this fight? You want this battle I deal with every single day? Come to Atlanta, Georgia, and spend one day with me, see how much stuff I do in a day. And think once you get back on the plane, you'll take off. You probably don't come to Atlanta anymore. Cause I'm doing this inside the four walls, outside the four walls. I'm making sure of it. Finance be messed up. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to still bless everybody that I can bless. I'm going to still do everything I got to do. I'm going to still make sure that I get my sister Aisha getting on her YouTube channel, doing everything she got to do. I'm going to make sure Chloe makes it what she got to make too. I'm going to make sure anybody connected to me, I'm going to make sure they win. No matter what. That's just who I am. I don't sit back and worry. I don't sit back and cry. I don't sit back and do nothing. Shots out. This my little brother here. Oh yeah. Hey, everybody's in here right now. If you see Ezekiel Thomas in here right now, that right there is that he's just speaking right now. That young man, I have saw that young man grow. That young man graduated college. He's getting not graduated high school. He's about to get ready to go to college. He played football, now he plays baseball. I am so proud of him. I'm going to your graduation too. So if you have any more invitations, please send them to me because I want to go to your graduation. I have to go. But I had to stop everything to shout out that young brother because that young brother will change the minds of many. That young brother has came a long way. I'm talking about you be pointing gang signs, this, that, and that. I get on him every single day. And to see who he is right now, I am so proud of him. And you still got to come to church too. And we having a kickball tournament, so I'm going to send it to you after live so you can try to come is on Saturday. But I'm so proud of you. Switch it up. But the fire I got inside me right now, I'm telling you, it's something that's a blessing, but at the same time too, it's strong. So like I said, if you want to know how I do it every single day, it's because God puts jumper cables on me every single day and shocks me and tell me at the end of the day, go out there and shock the world. Go out there and tell them about me. Go out there and say your tagline. Go out there and pray for them. Go out there and motivate them. Go out there and encourage them. Go out there every single day and do what I ask you to do. And at the end of the day, if they tell you they don't want to listen to nothing you got to say, tell them come holler at me. And see, one thing about God, like I tell people, I'm one of God's favorites. So when you hurt me, I just go speak to God. I pray for you, and God say, don't worry about it. I take care of them. They want to talk about you, I take care of them. They want to treat you badly when you just trying to just go out there and be a blessing to others. I take care of them. Don't worry about it. I don't got time in the season to go back and forth with you. Why do you think on social media you don't never see me going back and forth with anybody? This is social media. What you gonna do to me? Cause you come to Atlanta, you ain't gonna make it back home safe. Touch me, I don't know how to turn the other cheek. I'm not a bully, but one thing about me is I respect myself and I respect others. So as long as you keep your hands to yourself, you're good. But on social media, man, I used to talk about this all the time. Man, it's social media. I'm not worried about that. You can sit in there and talk whatever you want to talk. I don't care. I could be in your life. You talk whatever you want to talk. I'll be good regardless because guess what? At the end of the day, I leave off social media. I have 7 beautiful, amazing kids. I've been in my church for 9 years. I'm doing everything that God's wanting me to do. I'm training people every single day. I'm making sure I'm going out there. I'm doing the work. I don't ask nobody to do nothing for me at all. Except, hey, watch the live. You like it? Go ahead and check it out. That's it. Shout out to Coach Cuts. Hey, Aisha, this is Coach Cuts' second week with a mental health break. Shout out to him. So if you want this, if you want what I'm doing right now, if you want to be like this, understand, it's going to be long nights. You're going to be tired. You have to get back in your word. You got to get around people that's the wise counsel. You're going to get beat up by the devil every single morning. That's what it takes to be Kyle Jacko. So you want to be me and wear size 13 and a half shoes, you go ahead and do it. You got to deal with getting your hair done for 3 hours once a month. You gotta deal with your little girls not wanting to get their hair done. You get, hey man, being me, it takes us a real job, but I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. I love who God designed me to be. You know what I'm talking about? I love it. At the end of the day, I don't speak politically correct like everybody else. I speak like I'm from the hood. Cause guess what? Ding dong, that's where I came from. That's who I am. I'm country. I love it. But guess what? When it's time for me to read that Bible and it's time for me to go out there and do what God wants me to do, oh yeah, big dog. That's me. But as you know, what I do on social media all the time, and this right, I tell people this. What I always do when I come here, I don't come here just for any time. I come here for God's timing. So like I said, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You will receive a video from me. Always. You always receive. Unless God changes something, that's my time. So if I was you, I'd go over to hit the bell if you want to so you can join it. But I don't have a time for you to come in and do it. Whenever God gives me the message, I will give you the message. But until then, it's on God. But right now, if you're not driving right now, my sister Aisha, you just coming in right now. Shouts out to everybody that's in there. You just coming in right now. My sister just put it in there. You can go to the YouTube channel in about an hour and a half after I get out of church, after I get out of Bible study. You will be able to see the video, but go in there and check it out. But thank you all for supporting me. Thank you all for whoever's watching outside and you feel a certain type of way and you're sitting back and you like, man, I don't like Jacko. Thank you for just watching me for a minute. Thank you for hating me. Thank you for being a hater. I appreciate it. On YouTube, you leave a negative comment. Thank you. You took the time out to leave a negative comment. Look at you. Proud of you. But right now, if you're not driving, I would love you to close your eyes and come to God in prayer with me. If you don't like prayer, you can leave now. You can leave right now. Yeah. Just keep on going. Just go out now. But if you love prayer, okay. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Can't hear me. Okay, we're gonna do it again. I don't have a problem doing the prayer again. So y'all, can y'all hear me before I get ready to start doing the prayer? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Okay. God, as I come to you once again, God, you know, with me, God, I don't mind praying again. God, somebody might have missed the prayer that I did, but God, we're going to go right back into it again. God, allow me the knowledge, allow me the way to pray for anybody that needs anything I'm going to say right now. God, I pray for their finances right now. To anybody right now going through certain situations and they might not understand what's going on right now, God, I pray what happens right now, God, their finances changes, but God, they learn from their mistakes. They learn that they can't do anything they want to do their way. They learn that, God, they got to stand with you in this season so they can go out there and help out others. God, I pray for their mental right now. God, I pray for anybody mental right now that's negative right now. The negative mentality turn into a positive mentality. God, I pray for the young ladies out there right now that's doing everything they got to do to just make money. God, I pray you send them a job right now. I pray you send them a career right now. I pray you send them back to school right now. God, I pray they get around wise women that can show them the ways of the world. God, I pray for the kings right now that's out there doing everything they're doing like I used to do back in the day. God, I pray you give them a career. I pray, God, that God, you let me meet these kings. I pray to God that you let any man that's connected to me meet these kings every single day and show them inspiration, show them growth, show them encouragement. God, I pray right now what you do is, God, you just keep on blessing them. You keep on taking care of them. You keep on showing them, God, who you are in this season. God, I pray for marriages right now. I pray you keep marriages together. You keep them knowing and loving each other. God, I pray for everybody that's single right now, trying to find their Boazes, find their root. I pray that, God, they find them in their life. But, God, they take the time to understand the singleness they're in right now. They grow with you every single day. I pray they find their church home. I pray they find the elders. I pray right now that, God, my voice touches them inside their heart and understand no matter what they're going through, God, they can make it. God, I pray right now to every king and queen right now that's going through anything in their life, God, that changes from a negative to a positive. God, I pray every single day they go out there, it's going to be a blessing to the world for you, and they keep on letting their light shine. God, I pray they have a John 8:12 season. I pray they have a Galatians 1:10 season. God, I pray they have a Job season. Because, God, even with Job went through everything he went through, but, God, you still brought him out. God, I pray they have a gumbo season, not a microwavable season. God, I want you to just keep on blessing them, keep on taking care of them every single day. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Understand this. I need you to be stronger. I need you to be wiser. I need you to grow. I need you to do what God is telling you to do right now. This is your winning season. Be the testimony. But like I say in every single video, no matter what, say his name. God. Let's go. I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow morning. Take care. Be blessed.